mentioned in the last part, it would be pretty interesting if there were some lore behind Glitter Gulch Mine with its history. Man, if these walls could talk. As a matter of fact, it would be also nice if the water could give us some hints as well. They say that water has memory, you know? Well, at least in a certain Disney movie. But, yeah, honestly, I wasn't really much of a fan of that sequel. Hey, Paisanos! This is StreamGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo Tooie! So in the last part, we returned to Mayhem Temple, we freed Delberta and reunited her with Bullion Bill, the Prospector Fox, and we got ourselves a Jiggy from a series of columns, tallest to shortest, back in Mayhem Temple. So that means that place is 100% complete. Alright, so there's a Jiggy up there, but we can't reach it right now because the means to get it is not yet learned, and we won't learn it until World 5, so... Okay, so for this part, we're gonna go exploring some caves full of toxic gas. Better grab your mandatory gas masks. Or, yeah, just hold your breath and just be ready to make quick work of whatever's in these caves. Okay. Toxic gas cave. Alright, we gotta work fast. Okay, drill, baby, drill. Come on, grab those valuables. Okay, come on, Kazooie. Work that beak. Alright, wonderful. Okay, there's another Ginger right there. Okay, okay. Okay. Be on the safe side, let's just get back out for a bit of fresh air. Okay, so yeah. The dangers of the mine. So yeah, not only are you at the mercy of an ever-present cave-in, but there's also the fact you might hit a pocket of toxic gas and suffocate, so there's also that to look forward to. Alright, let's grab our Jinjo. Okay, our first orange one. Only 2 of those. Okay, so at least there's one. Ooh, question mark sign. Anything that goes through the grinders will come out in pieces, including Jiggies. Okay, so yeah, you might remember there was that huge boulder right in front of the crushing shed. Well, we're gonna deal with that in a little bit, but let's see if we can't go towards another gas-filled chamber. Okay, so there's that little place right here at the base of Humbawumba's teepee. Or wigwam. It's called a wigwam, but a wigwam is actually like more like a hut that's based with a canvas on top. So yeah, just it's kind of misleading. Alright, so we go into another cavern full of toxic gas, and we find ourselves a lone canary in the Canary Cave, where there's a... Is that supposed to be a canary? It looks like an old lady dressed up in a canary cosplay costume. It's kind of weird. Why is she down here, and why is she in a cavern full of toxic gas? Ugh. Okay, so, let's go ahead and talk with one of the most controversial characters of the game. Not because of the character herself, but because of the mechanics for... Well, you'll see in a little bit.
Over here! I need you to help me out of this frightful predicament!
Who might you be?
I'm Canary Mary. They used to send me down the mines to check for gas. If I died, they knew it wasn't safe.
Nice! I can think of more pleasant jobs.
They just left me in here. I don't think I'll last much longer.
Don't worry, I'll get Kazooie here to smash the cage open.
If I must.
Okay. Boom! Freedom!
Woohoo! I'm free!
It's moments like this that make adventuring worthwhile.
But she hasn't even got a jiggy.
Okay, so yeah, come back, you freeloader. You owe us a surprise. Or at least that's what we would say, but, she's not gonna leave the mine just yet. So, yeah. We're about to partake in, one of, two mini-games that many players regard as just misery, but, you'll see what I mean in a little bit, so may as well just, okay, so she's right there next to her broken hand carts. While we're sticking here, just suffocates. So yeah, let's just grab what we can and just get the hell out of here. Okay, so okay, let's get out of here. Okay, so yeah, just your supply is kind of a bit on the weak side. We might just want to think of a way to extend it somehow. Okay, so nothing worthwhile in those bustable crates. Nah, kind of figured. Okay, yeah, red feathers are nice, but there's no flight pad down here, so it's kind of a... Okay, so... Alright. Let's just get out of here. Okay, so we rescued Canary Mary. Canary Mary, quite contrary, I might say. Okay, yeah, partner! Time for you to take a little dirt nap. Alright, so what was once a busted handcart is now fully fixed and ready to ride. Okay, so we're gonna actually ride along these tracks in this part. Both a good thing and a bad thing, considering how you're supposed to race against her, so let's commence with it. Hey there, Canary Mary! Why are you still around?
Oh, my wings are still a bit stiff from spending so long in that cage. How about a race to help me stretch them?
On this old handcart? I'm sure it was broken when I saw it last.
It was, but I fixed it and put it back on the track. You're pretty resourceful for an old bird, aren't you? I like to try. Jump aboard if you fancy a go.
Sounds like fun. What do we do?
Simply tap A as fast as you can to drive the handcart along.
Oh, God. Okay, this challenge is the lesser of two evils of one of two challenges. One of them later on will be even more aggravating as to pressing the A button as fast as humanly possible. And seriously, this lady here is supposed to be a freaking bird. God, she looks like an old... She looks like an old, crazy old cat lady wearing a canary costume. I mean, come on. Look, even the wings look fake. Yeah, they're gloves. They're gloves that are just glued together. Yeah, she's clearly a human just dressed up as... Never mind. Some people are just that crazy. Okay, so let's not worry about that. Let's just commence with a little Handcar Havoc. Alright, let's ride.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, tap, 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 tap. Alright, here we go. Up and over the mounds. Alright. Yeehaw! Okay. I am tapping away. Okay. Giving my finger a full workout here. As well as my forearm. Yikes. Alright, I'm really trying to feel the burn right now, so. Okay, so yeah, certain players can try rubber banding, and yeah. I think the fact that it lags is kind of a blessing in disguise here, so it gives you kind of a little bit of leeway. Okay, so past the part where we rescued that white Jinjo. Okay, so yeah, I'm starting to really tire now. Okay, come on, almost there, almost there. Yeah! Woo-hoo! Ah, my arm is killing me. Curse this minigame. It's fun, but oh god, is it aggravating to tap so hard? I think we beat you there, Mary.
Well, I guess you can have this shiny thing I found before I got locked in that cage. Is it a jiggy? I can't remember what it is. It's been under my wing for days. Ew! I'm not sure we want it in that case.
Okay.
That was a fine race.
Sure was.
My wings are starting to feel better. How about racing back again? Hop on the cart if you think you can beat me again.
Oh, man, that lag. So bad. Okay, so yeah. One hand, I am glad that I made it, but my forearm is killing me, so I think I'm gonna just take a little detour for a little bit, just to kind of give it a rest. Okay, so we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so oh! Alright, come on. Okay. There we go. That's better. Okay, so yeah, when in doubt, Wonder Wing out. Let's see. Actually, while we're at it, I think I do remember that the last detonation barrel that I was looking for was actually beside the crushing shed, not towards the train station. So let's head there next. Okay, so we'll be finding out what that hideous monster near the train station means soon enough. But for right now, let's just go into this little cavern right here and get our last TNT barrel. Okay, right here, we got us, okay. So that's dead cowboy right there. We got ourselves a flimsy hut right here. So a storage shed. Keep out, danger. Now, this would just be kind of like blocking off something on the other side, but let's do away with this. Alright. Kaboom! And with that, that's the fourth and final detonation barrel. Okay, so this cave leads to someplace new. Flooded caves. Okay, so obviously the detonator can't swim, so we'll be back here later. Okay, so yeah, there's a certain jiggy located down there somewhere. But, we'll probably deal with it after we, deal with Canary Mary. Ah! Yeah. Throwing hands at the worst possible moment. Alright. Okay, let's change back. Okay, something short and sweet. So yeah, like I mentioned before, the lag of this game can be a blessing in disguise sometimes. Like, when, during that final stretch of the handcart race, I was just this close to just pausing the game and just kind of taking a little break while my arm was recovered. But I think I'm ready to go. So let's see what the totals are right now. So okay, so still got one more honeycomb piece, one more Cheeto page, and there's still another Jinjo, but I think that's the one that we need to go to Jolly Roger Lagoon for, and that's not until World 4, so... And another Jam Jars move, and 8 more Jiggies! So aside from the secondary collectibles, we've still got a whopping 8 Jiggies left. And that includes the 2 ones that we're going to have to come back for later. Including the one above that waterfall there. But I think I'm rested up now. Okay, so time for round 2. Let's go.
Fancy another race? Just hop on the cart.
Alright. Let me just take a good look at it, because this is the last time we're going to see it in pristine condition. Yeah, loving what you're doing with it. Okay, so yeah, for a rusty old handcart, this one looks in pretty pristine condition. How do you do it, Mary? What's your secret? Yeah, a good, I guess a little birdie never reveals her secrets in some cases. Alright, let's hop on. Okay, round 2. Let's do it.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, one more time. Okay. Get along now, doggy. Yeah! Okay, up this steep and precarious slope that obviously Banjo would never make it up in real life, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, you don't have to go as nuts as I thought because of thanks to the lag. So I can kind of chill at some points, but if you get, but don't let up, because she'll sneak up on you and overtake you easily if you're not. Okay. Okay, next up is the crushing shed. One more time around. Okay, past the green crystals. Okay, almost there, almost there, almost there. One final push, one final punch. Ah, my arm's killing me. Come on. Yeah! Alright. Well, 2 out of 2. Woo! I'm beat. That's 2 out of 2 for us, Mary.
Perhaps you'd like this piece of paper as a prize. It's been wedged in my... No! I don't want to know where it's been! I think I've spent quite enough time in this gloomy old mine. I'm off to swoop and soar among the clouds. Bye-bye, friends. Perhaps we'll see each other again.
Okay, so she's out of there. That crazy old bird lady is gone. Okay, another Cheeto page. So, reminds me, we need to go by Cheeto before too much longer. Okay, well, that's 2 minecart rides, and unfortunately, that's the last time we'll be able to use this thing. That's such is life, I suppose. Okay, so yeah. However she did it, however she repaired this thing, we'll never know. But some things are just better off left a secret. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I think we do have just enough time for one more Jiggy. It's, you may remember there's that one Jiggy that's, above in that Waterfall cavern. Let's go for that one. Okay, so you may have noticed that I've completely missed this switch on the floor that opens up a grate further along the tunnel. Okay, so step on the switch, and somewhere way downstream, there opens up a set of grate bars to a cavern. Alright, 35 seconds. Need something speedy here. I know just the type of footwear to get us there. Okay, come on. Go, go, go! Okay. Run! Run, run, run! So, okay, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Go, 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 go! 3, 2, 1. Too slow. Okay, so grab the turbo trainers and then step on the switch. Go, 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 go. Okay, so yeah. Let's try that again. This time we'll make sure to grab the turbo trainers and then step on the switch. Alright. Okay, let's go for round 2. Okay. Okay. Step on the switch. Okay, I hear it. Okay, grate's open. Let's go. Okay, so come on, Jesus Kazooie. Walk on water and run. Okay. Alright, that's more like it. Okay, and we appear high above the Waterfall cavern. Okay. Yeah. Wonder how many hours it took for them to make that UV texture on the walls. But, I'm gonna take an estimated guess it took hundreds. At least. Alright, Geronimo! Do a Peter Pan right up that waterfall right there! Alright, so. Yeah, in all honesty, my dad introduced me to the movie The Fugitive, and it's a really classic. You should check it out sometime. Okay, Jiggy number 15. I do believe that'll be a good stopping point. Okay. Man, my arm is killing me from that stupid from that handcart game. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately that won't be the last we'll see of Canary Mary, but she won't be around until the very end of the game, so for now we can rest easy at least for a little while. Alright, so we got 1 honeycomb piece to find, 7 more jiggies, and 1 more move, and we'll keep the lone Jinjo in mind since he's in a place currently out of our reach. Alright, so still plenty to do here in Glitter Gulch Mine. But, just a little bit at a time, so we'll deal with more mine adventures in the next part. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, And if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on Banjo Tooie, this is Toon Gamer 23, signing out. And I really think I witnessed a waterfall like this in a cavern once. It's kind of like a tour of some place in Tennessee. Yeah, Ruby Falls. Yeah, I honestly went on a trip there once with my folks, and actually it was more like a church group. And yeah, we just went on tour and explored many different places in the country. But yeah, this waterfall kind of reminds me of that. Just kind of one of my boring personal stories that hardly anybody cares about. Kazooie would much rather be pecking Banjo's head and annoying him than listen to my boring life. Okay, just for fun, we just want to see what's actually inside the little shed if you don't blow it up in the flooded caverns. You just go down this tunnel before you detonate the shed. Yeah, this is what it looks like. You're just hit a dead end. Not even fire eggs can burn through it. Ironically enough. Yeah, no way out. Just gotta go back though when you came, I guess. Okay, for a couple of extra clips, we're gonna see what happens when we get too far behind Canary Mary, and what happens when we lose. So let's just try the first of the two options when we're too slow, when we lag behind too much.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, so yeah, I'm not even gonna try much. Well, maybe a little bit. So yeah, just let Mary take the lead, and Banjo just barely even tries. And very slow. The slowest light ride in the wilderness. I had to make a reference to Thunder Mountain Railroad. I'm honestly surprised I didn't during the actual run, but
Hey, this is too easy. I'm not getting much exercise. I think we'd better start again.
okay, so yeah. Can't make this too easy. Okay, so let's try it again, but we're still gonna let Mary win. So, just, okay, we'll just skip ahead to the good parts. Okay, so we're gonna at least try, but, still, just, let her take the lead at the end. Alright, so final curve, but looks like we're just gonna let Canary Mary just win right there. Couldn't even finish.
Mary wins!
Okay, so that's basically it, so. And you just start over right at the beginning. Okay, I just want to give those two clippets of, what-if scenarios if we lost him Canary Mary. Or if we were too slow.
You're too slow!
Honestly, I'm gonna miss this old handcart. It's a shame we can't replay, like, these types of things. But, considering the mechanics of how you're supposed to get this handcart going, with just repeatedly tapping A, I think it's for the best.